and this is his prayer every day. He wants to win the lottery. And then one day, God looks back at him and he said, please buy a ticket, So if we're sitting there all the time wanting this thing, but we're not doing anything to actually bring that to us, we're never going to get it. One of the things that really gets me annoyed, okay, it really gets my goat, is within the spiritual community, a lot of people that teach manifestation, and they say, yeah, you've just got to think about it, make a vision board, have the picture on your phone, and then it will come to you. No, it's not. That doesn't work. That does not work, okay? What you need to do is go, right, what do I want? Do a vision board if you want. I don't do them anymore because everything I put on them, I get. And it's almost a case of be careful what you wish for. You've got to be so like minute because you get it every time. But it's like, we make the vision board. We start to think about what it is we want, how we will feel when we get there. I agree with all of that. That is what we do. However, then we need to start taking action for that. If we're not taking action and we're sitting just waiting for the universe to come and dump something on our door, like the postman or something, it's not going to work. That isn't how manifestation works. We have to co-create with the universe. This is it. When any sort of manifestation, we are co-creating. It's the two of us. So if you think that you're having a meeting, right, with work, and you're not communicating with that person, you're not seeing what tools you've got or whatever there, you're not going to be able to make whatever that meeting's about work. So what you've got to do is get clear on what it is that you want, and also have the idea that it is this or something better, because sometimes we can limit ourselves with our human mind as well. So we've got to get clear on that, and then we've got to take the action so the universe sees that we're showing up. It's like, right, okay, that's what they want, and they're ready to go ahead. Come on, I'll give them that push, I'll help them, and I'll make it easier for them. So this is it. And I feel that, right, okay, what they're coming through here for. Right, okay. So this is interesting. What they're saying here is that at this moment, there are so many of us, because collectively, this is how it is. We are in a state of conflict and chaos, okay? I feel this last couple of years, they're saying things haven't landed yet. We know we've changed, but we're still trying to go down the old ways. And we're almost waiting for things to get back to normal. No, that's not going to happen. What they're saying here is, rather than rebuilding something, that was knocked down, we've got to make sure that we are rooted, and we are rooted in our truth, they're saying. Okay? Because in order to connect to a higher power, which is up there, they're saying that the way for us to do this is to really, really ground down here. So when our roots are firm, it doesn't matter where we are in the world or who we are with or what we're presented with. We can still stand in that place of truth in who we are. Right? That's really interesting. So they're saying, in order to get this kind of our divinity and to step into that, we need to see that whatever we are being presented with in this moment in time within this world is actually a gift that is getting us closer to living the life that we want, and a life full of purpose and passion. Right, that's interesting. I always, when they're giving me stuff and I'm trying to work it out as they're saying it and going, right, does that feel right? So this isn't about rebuilding, okay? This is about actually like stop sitting waiting. That's it. About taking action. We will never go the distance if we're actually just sitting watching the race. We're never going to be the winner. We're never going to be competing if we are a spectator. So, what they're saying here is that they want us to start listening for the signs, start seeing what is presented to us on a daily basis, and starting to take action to go in the way that we want our life to go. Okay, because this Capricorn moon is it's telling us to, we've got to get rid of the past now. We've got to, why do we want to sit and talk about what's happened, or you know why we do certain things or whatever. Okay, sorry, I'm just like they're coming with something really heavy here. So what they're saying is, so we have sat and spoke for years about things that happened to us years ago that maybe might have just been a 6-month thing, but we're still talking about them 6 years later. They're saying it's time to let it go, refresh. It's almost, like on a computer when you've got to refresh the page, to kind of like clear it and then go on. This is what they're asking us to do with this Capricorn moon. So it's about forward. It's not about back. We've done that. We've analyzed it. We've gone into it. We've recognized it. But if we still stay in it, then that is where we're not going to move. We're going to still stay stuck and still stay living in that old story and that old narrative, and that is not where we're meant to be. And I understand that this is a scary time as well for people, because stepping out of that comfort zone is a scary thing. But it's like, the universe is saying to us, you know it now. I've taught you all I can teach you. Go out in the world and do your thing. Show them your stuff, kind of thing, Yeah, I'm just pulling some cards here. And I've got the 10 of Wands. This is time to let things go. It's getting too heavy. And when we're talking there, Crystal's just said, yeah, it's very scary. And it is, but it's almost, when the fear is never going to go. Okay, that is one thing I can guarantee to you here. The fear is never going to go. But if we want it more than we're scared of it, then we can get it. Okay, we're never not going to be scared. But look at, are you scared? Are you more scared of taking a risk, or are you more scared of in 10 years' time still be sitting exactly where you are now? Because dreams can be forgotten. We've got to go after our dreams. We have to. So if we go after our dreams, this is when they've got a chance to happen. If we just sit and dream about them, they haven't. So what is it that is more scary? Staying the same, or actually taking that risk? Because in one, there's something that you could benefit from. There's an experience that you will have that could take you to another place and take you to a complete different life. It's one step away. That's it. And all we have to do is take that risk. So when I'm looking at these cards here and what this is saying, this is beautiful. This is the first time I've used these. So these are saying, it's got too heavy for us. It's got too heavy, that which we're carrying. I don't know if anybody seen the thing that I wrote on social media the other day. What Spirit told me. And where is it? Hold on. I don't know if anybody's seen that, and it was saying that it hurts more at this moment because we're taking the armor off, so we're feeling what we didn't want to feel. But this is what we've got to do, because in order to go forward and follow our heart, we have to be free to do that. And the stuff that we've been carrying, we can't We can't go with it. That has been getting in our way. It's been blocking us. It's been blocking us from that. Sorry, I just have to send this message. Just, yeah. Sorry about that. Yes, so this is what's being blocked. If we want to follow our heart, we've got to look and see what is in the way. Is it fear? Is it an old story? Is it the people we're around? Is it the place we are? We've got to see which one it is, because sometimes, we're wallowing in our own pain, and where we are actually reminds us of that pain. This is saying, we are worn out with this now. We totally are. This is where the anxiety is coming from. We are not going to get what we want where we currently are. Okay. Yes, it might be comfortable there, or it might be, yeah, well, this person will do my shopping for me, or this person will do that, or this person. But is that really enough? Is that really enough? Because what I'm seeing here and what I want is like what my heart wants. I want happiness. I want harmony. I want ecstasy. I want depth. I want, whether that is pain, whether that is sadness, whether that is crying, like somebody who is ready to laugh so loud and then cry in the next instant. That is what I want. People that feel. People that feel. I want to be around people that feel again. That helps me to feel. It helps me not to feel like that I'm doing something wrong. There are people here in England, my father, it's really funny, and he looks at me like I'm this kind of alien, because I feel and I want to know stuff and I want to get into the depths. It's like that. And in I fear I'm a mermaid, because I have no fear of depths, but a great fear of shallow living. I do not want to live until I'm 102 if I'm not living and I'm just existing. I would rather go at the age of 60 with all of these experiences. And what I find when I come back here, I go into this like cocoon again. And I start to think that I'm the one in the wrong because everybody else isn't doing it. And I start apologizing. The other day, I apologized. I am sorry. I am not who you want me to be. And then I was like, fuck that. I am exactly who I want me to be. And it's not your choice. So this is what, is this making sense with this Capricorn moon? This is what it's saying. Where are the restrictions around you? Where are you being restricted, and where are you being held back? Where have you got to watch what you say instead of speaking your mind? This is what this is going to bring up with us. Oh, thank you, Stephen. I'm perfectly imperfect, I think. So this is it. This is where we've got to be ready to take action. So this is it. Like it's yeah. When you're saying that, I actually said the other day to my father, do you know how many messages I get off people where I change their lives? People message me and thank me on a daily basis, and I don't even know some of these people, but there are some things that I'm saying that touch them, and that touches their heart, and that makes a difference. And that makes a difference in their life. So don't you tell me that I'm wrong or I'm weird or whatever, because I'm going out there and I'm fulfilling my purpose, and if somebody's life, even one person, if all of these years I've been doing this, if one person's life has been changed because of that, then that is worth it. It's wearing my heart on my sleeve. That's what I do. I cannot do it any other way. And if that's helping, if that's what I'm here to do, then I will continue to do it, no matter how hard it gets. So this is what it's saying, this Capricorn moon, it's like, it's not about fitting into other people's lives or other people's ideas. It's about making sure that you fit into the one that you want. This is it, because joy is our birthright. Joy is our birthright. And now, people, oh God, they're too happy. What's wrong with them? I don't trust them. They're too happy all the time. It's like, really? And this is because we have a media and we have all of this that is telling us all the time, be in fear, be in fear. We are constantly being programmed, constantly with this. And every time we listen to that, it's taken us further away from our heart and it's taken us further away from love. So what we've got to do, and what this Capricorn moon is doing, is it's earthy. It's earth sign. Get grounded in who you are. Get grounded within your heart. Have these roots and say, no, that might be your way, but this is not mine. This is the way I am going, and take action to do this, because this is saying this is a huge time. The lesson within this is, does life light you up or does life dim your light? And that's the question. That is the question that we have to ask ourselves. And if it's dimming our light, then we need to see, right, where do we turn that back on again? So I'm loving this, and there he goes. There's Mr. Capricorn there, going, right, okay, this is it. This is like, almost he's like Wizard of Oz there. I'm seeing this, like, the Emerald City there. And it's like, what is it you want it to be? How do you want to create your life? This is what's going to be the most challenging thing for us. And this is where we have to heal, okay? Yes, we want to work, but we've got to have this work-life balance. If you can then make your work make your hobby your life, then great, because if we're loving what we're doing, we're not working. And this is almost like this last wake-up call. It's like, like, right, okay, who's coming? It's like the school trip. Who's coming with us? Are we ready? It doesn't matter if you haven't got the money. It doesn't matter if you don't know the way. Just be willing and be open to opportunities being given to you. That's it. It's not about sitting waiting until, when I lose weight, I'll do this. When I've got more money in the bank, I'll do this. When I'm retired, I'll do this. No. The time is now. And this is what this Capricorn moon is wanting us to do. To get fired up and to charge ahead, even if that path in front of us needs to be cut down. We've got to form that path. It's not about following the path that other people have. It's about actually forging our own path, that is built in truth of who we are. And this is where we will get happiness, and this is where we will get contentment.